Greetings everyone, I'm Blair and welcome back to Planet Crafter Prime. So, little bit I did before starting the episode here. I did do a little bit of resource gathering and revision on the base. As you can see, we got the great big 2x2s without. Yeah, this is one separate piece. We got that built. We extend out this way a little bit. And we replace this part over here too. Got everything moved. We also harvested our food. See, this gives us 25. This gives us 40. So we're low enough right now. I'm going to eat this one. But then we can go ahead and eat that too, just to get things up, and we'll drink the water too. But we have 3 more growing. We have started our food supply. While I was doing all this, if you look in the upper right, we're about to hit 200 KTI. Yes, folks, we hit blue sky. We're on our way to clouds. Look at this. Oh, isn't that pretty? Look at that. I like that. It's so pretty. Now, if you notice, our oxygen's still going down. We don't have a breathable atmosphere yet, but we've hit the first step. We have to have clouds and water and plants before I believe that's how far we got to get before we can actually have breathable atmosphere. But we hit the first big step. Not only that, it doesn't hold our hand anymore. From here on out, it's us doing what we want in whatever order we want to get to the end goal. So that's how far the game takes you with goals, and it says, okay, you should have figured it out from here. Have fun. So yeah, I left this here like this just because I kind of like this being where this is. Do I have any? No, we don't. Okay. But yeah, we got that built. It did take all but one of our super alloys, but I like how this is. Nice, open floor plan. I'm going to leave these here like this just because it kind of makes sense. You know, a little compartment for these. We've got this here with our screens. This is the entrance. The one thing we could do, though, what do we need? Iron and cobalt. Yeah, why not? Yeah, we got more of these put up. Did that when I moved everything. And cobalt's in this one, yeah. Oh, we got a new message. Let's go ahead and change this wall to so we can see outside. I keep hitting 1 instead of Q. And we'll do the same with this one. There we go. Probably do it with that one as well. That way we can see outside some. What's our new message? From Convict GP8971Y. Wow. So they started later than us. What's it say? To whoever receives this message, I'm a planet crafter sent to the Megoria 3 planet. If you've received this, it means you are near. Maybe you are a planet crafter as well. The weather is atrocious and I'm running out of resources. There is not enough on this barren world to terraform it. I don't know why I chose this. Death would have been more pleasant than this hell. If anyone can send me help, please do. Man, I got no way to send you anything and I've got no idea where you're even at. Wow. Not enough on the planet to terraform it. That's rough. That is fracked up. Alright, so what we got going here? We got pressure going, heat, oxygen. We gained a few other new things. We do have our advanced crafting station, our Vegetube 3s, and we did get nuclear reactors. Look at it. That thing boosts out 86 energy. So, no. Thank you. If we look here at, where is it? There it is. It produces 86 energy, 86.5. Oh, 4 times, over 4 times possibly, what one T2 solar panel does. So it's a big help. It is expensive. We need more super alloy. Uranium rods we can make in the advanced crafting station. So we have that. And actually, that's probably going to go... Well, you know, you guys are about to move outside. So if I pull you, I can put the crafting station right there. That'd probably be a good thing. That would probably be a very good thing. How much do the Vegetube 3s cost? 2 silicon, aluminum, mag, and water. Well, let's look. I need another silicon. We can make water because I did gather... Hell, I don't have to. I was gonna say I did... Actually, you know what? Let's do it that way. Let's make water for this. So I need another silicon, which we'll get when we take those down. You know what? I don't even need to put the mag or the ice in here. Let's take these 2 down. Now, what is their power? So I'll need 14 and a half. How much power do we have? We got enough. Alright, let's get out of here and build this. Now, since these are now outside, if I remember right, yes, we're going to put them over here. I only had enough for one? Oh, I forgot to make the water. Duh. Helps if I do that, huh? Get back over here. Put our second one down. Plop in our seeds. And there we go. Look at this. 78 oxygen a second at 600%. This one is 26 at 200%. So, yeah. So if that's a 2, that means that's 13, isn't it? Yeah, 13 compared to 1.2. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright. So I got a few things we'll want to collect. We do need more aluminum. We need more super alloy. Well, let's look and see what we got in here. Let's put some stuff away. We can put... Actually, drink one of the water. I'm gonna put... I'm gonna keep those with me. Looks like we're down to what? Let's see if I do this. Doesn't quite fill me up. Okay. We're not quite at the self-sustaining on the food yet, but we are getting there. Hey, you guys don't belong in there. You guys will need to go where you're supposed to go. Here. Eventually we will have one for when we can afford to... Hey, wait, this is purple tinged. Is this... Guys, I think these are the super alloy ones. Can you get one close? That's going to be our closest. Sometimes when it's a purple like that, it drops super alloy. So let's get out here and see. Ooh, another one there. Okay. These don't last long. But if it is the one I'm thinking and not just a normal one, it's worth getting over here. Okay, that was just a normal one. Dang. Double check. Yeah, that was a normal one. Ah, well. Was worth a look. I'll just grab some stuff on the way back. There are meteor storms that will drop only super alloy. And you want to hit those when you can. Time to get home. But yeah, we have got that part done. We've upgraded our veggie tubes. Now we can go ahead and see if we've got the stuff to make our crafter 2. Not bad assortment. Okay. So let's see here. To make a crafter 2, I need 3 aluminum. That might... Actually, I think I've got that. What is it? 3 aluminum, titanium, mag, silicon. Yeah. Just. Alright, let's go over here. Wait, how much energy is it going to take? 12.5. Let's make sure we got the energy. Yes. So let's go ahead and put it here, so if we want to put something at the windows, we can. Alright, now when we go in here, ladies and gentlemen, we have the ability now to make a jetpack. Takes 2 engines and titanium. The engines require super alloy, iridium rod, and 2 uranium each. The rods are 9 of whichever element. We can make super alloy. It's expensive, as you can see. We can also make a T4 oxygen and T4 backpack. Again, super alloy. So we have 2 choices. We can harvest up a bunch of this stuff. I mean, we would need 9 per. Which means we would need 18 of each of these 36 of each of these just to do both of these. It gets expensive. Or we go find super alloy as it is. Both of these, uranium, we have some. I know where there's a cave. It'll be a bit of a hike. We'll take a hut with us. But we can get uranium. Iridium, we know where that is. Easy. But yeah, once you have the jetpack, you can travel quicker. It's nice. And we've got these, which is important, because we can make our nuclear reactors. And, as you saw pop up there, we can make our T3 heaters. I don't think we have an iridium, but we're going to want the uranium first after we get our increase and stuff, because this stuff starts taking a lot of power. I mean, one T3 heater, 17.5 energy. Basically, it's one T2 solar panel per heater. Yeah, that's a lot. So, let me get some things together. Where we're going, let's step outside and I'll show you. For the super alloy, there's two places we can get it. Okay? There is a cave up and around off that way. There's also some in this area here. We're going to go here to start with. So let me get in here, get a drink, eat the food, and we will take that with us. But we want to make sure we bring with us 3, 2, and 1, so we have a way to refill our oxygen. Now look at this. These things are already almost done. So yeah, you just have to keep up with harvesting them and you're good. Alright, we're going to head out this way. We've seen basically everything between here and there, so I'll bring you back when we get closer to the area. See you in a bit. Ooh, look at the pretty sky. Alright guys, so as you can see, the base is right back there. This is the side of this part. We're going to have to drop down a hut here in a minute or two. But we're just coming up this way here. Let's go ahead and drop the hut now. Pop in. Refresh. Pop out. Okay, so there's some up on these rocks, which we can get to here in a minute. And there's some all throughout some of this too. It's a bit of a maze, but you want to come all the way up here because see, this ledge meets up over here. We're not going to be able to get across that gap. Not yet. That's what we'll need the jetpack for. So we kind of need to find as much as we can without jumping across there. But if we come up here and start, jump. Sometimes you gotta have your light. There it is. Super alloy laying on the ground. Nope, none that way. And we're just gonna make our way around this, picking it up as we go. Yes, there's the Rex I said was in here. We might explore that a little bit. We'll see. First thing I want is super alloy. Have to be careful not to fall off the edge. It gets tight at some points. And yeah, you have to build up to that. But we are going to continue along here. Get as much of the super alloy as we can. So I'm going to keep working my way along here. When I've got as much as we can get, I'll bring you back. Because, yeah, we can't jump that. Oh, high oxygen. Yeah, I'll just take you. We can't jump that. We might... that may be all we can do until we have a jetpack. We may have to go to the other cave. Let's see. Is there a way to get across over here? Yeah, there is. Okay, never mind. Alright guys, so that's about all we're gonna get here without a jetpack to cross over. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna run over here. We're gonna come down and do a little bit of exploring up in here. Launch platform, that's where things get kind of cool too. I'll explain the launch platform to you here in just a sec. Let me get this room built. Okay. Launch platform. Greatly speeds up the terraformation process by sending rockets into space. You heard that right. You can send up rockets to rockets/satellites to circle the planet that increase oxygen, increase pressure and heat. Later, you can increase the plant production. You can now some of those when they launch up, they'll send down meteor storms that are iridium. Others will be uranium. You can also send up GPS satellites and have a map and be able to see where things are. Put landmarks so you know, okay, this is here, stuff like that. So, you have that. You have that ability. Oh, in case you hadn't noticed, you can filter your construction. So if there's something specific you're looking for, you can do it. But that is, we got 3. We can make 1 engine. I am going to take some water though. But what we want to do, I don't want to spend the time going up there right now. But there is a couple things around down here that we're going to look at. Then we're going to go home, put a couple things away, and we're going to head... Ooh, we got the grass spreader too. Ho ho. We are really hitting into it. Pick up some iron as we go. Because, yeah, we can just walk through this way. We'll end up out by the ship. But I want to see... You can get lost in this place real easy. Doesn't take much. Trust me, I know. If I remember right, it's up this way. Yes, there's the chest I saw from up above. We are going to need so much of this, though. See what's in this. Look at that. And aluminum. And let's put 3 of those away. Take the food. I will take the uranium. I will put 1. Oh, wait. No, we need that. I will take 1, 2, 3 of those away. Take that. I'm okay with leaving that. We'll find plenty of eggplant seeds, so give me one of those back. Speaking of... Alright, back home. Since we have a full inventory now. But yeah, I forgot this area is 99%. You gotta have a jetpack to get across a couple places. Come up here, there should be a left that we can take. Notice this is another place where having that beacon at home helps. Keeps us going the right direction. Now there is... Can we hop up this? Blair is curious. Blair could, but it doesn't get us to a spot where we could hop up onto there then. We could jetpack that, but we can't hop it, so. Alright. I'm going to get us the rest of the way home. See you there. Ooh, we got the ore extractor. That's our mining platform. Let's eat. Alright, let's take stock of what we've got here. I'm going to put everything away. Okay. So we've got enough to make a iridium rod. And we have 1 uranium rod. Now, thanks to that chest, we have 6 super alloy. Is that enough? So I need 2 iridium rods for that. Well, guess what? We need 9. We only have enough for 1, but we can go and get more. Okay. So it's 1 alloy, 2 uranium, and a rod. Or we could make both of these. Jetpack. Jetpack first. Alright, so we need more iridium, which is very easy to get. I'll show you guys again when we get there, just in case you weren't with us the first time we did it. Oh, I don't need 2 of those. No, okay. I might need the oxygen, though. I think it takes 2 each to make them, if I remember right. Yep. Wait, can we make... Ah, that's the tier 3. Did we make the tier 3? Yes, okay. The other thing I did before we started the episode is I did go ahead and make the exoskeleton, so we have more room in here. We are currently wearing the black outfit. I kind of like it best. So let's put oxygen away. Keep 1 of them. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna go grab... Well, before I go grabbing... No, we can make it there on full oxygen. I'm gonna go over here. We're just going to right here at that cave. So I will see you when we get to our little hut inside. Alright. So in case you haven't been here, this is the Iridium Cave. Every one of those red glowing dots is iridium ore. We've already got a hut set here for our oxygen. As you can see, it only took half to get here. We are also going to grab 1 or 2 aluminum while we're here. But this is what we're after. Grab these as we come around to the hut. There we go, and we're just going to go around and fill our inventory with iridium. I may ignore, there's a couple boxes in here if I remember right. I may ignore them for now, come back after them later. But I will see you after we're done gathering this stuff. And we're back home. See you in a bit. Alright, so we've got 4 aluminum. And let's see here. 1, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Iridium. Takes 9 for a rod. So we've got what we came for. Picked up a magnesium somewhere. That's okay. So, I'm going to head back home. See you when we get there. And we haven't even come close to emptying this cave yet, so good job. Now, nice thing, this being the Iridium Cave, those drills, the higher tier drill, the more concentrated it is about getting what you tell it to pick up. We put a drill down in here, it will mine mostly iridium, but it will pick up other stuff too. So, if we just drop one of those miners here at the house, at the base, it'll pick up stone, some other stuff. So, they're worth it that way, but again, you want your power situated before you start doing those, because they draw a lot. So, we'll get the backpack. We need to, we'll get the jetpack, then we need to get our T4 oxygen and jetpack. And then we can work on more base expansion. Like I said, we are at, it gets to the point, I mean, look at that. 175 was our goal. We were at 190 something when I brought you all in on the episode. We've already gained almost 300K on the terraform index. So, and we don't have the highest equipment up and running that we could. Now, when we do the T3, the next level of heaters, they're outside. We can take those down. Gives us more room in here. Trust me, we'll need it. So let's hear. First off, I'm just going to go make the iridium rod that I know we need. Here we go. So let's get everything put away real quick. There's that. You go there. Oops. You go there. Alright. We should probably drink some water. And it wants us to eat. You know what? We're going to go harvest these so that they can grow some more. You just click, click, click. Seeds still in there, they start growing again. 30%. Eat one. Yeah, we'll eat the second one. And that leaves us one to put away. We need to find bean seeds. They give you more of your food. They're more filling per bean than the eggplant. So, beans and squash are the other two that we're missing. But we've got that. Let's go ahead and make some more water. And yes, we will get to the point at some point where we can make the actual food packets. Okay, are we missing anything? We've got T3 mining now. We'll do that after we get our jetpack. I mean, it can't hurt. But let's put the water away. So, to make the jetpack, we need 2 engines. So we need 2 iridium, 4 uranium, 2 alloy, and a titanium. So, we got just enough. And we need 2 of these. And we're going to need 2 of those. Alright, let's get this jetpack. We need 2 engines. 1, 2. Those 2 combined with titanium give us our jetpack. Bum bum bum. I am going to take all of these out, and I will leave the suit in. I had a titanium? I guess I had a titanium on me. Guess I gathered more than I needed to. Now, you want to know what the jetpack does? I'll even go into third person to show you this. You ready? Look how fast we can travel. Not only that, watch this. Aim up. Come on. We're not supposed to get up on top of that, okay. But like our home, watch this. If you look, we aim up, Ta-da! Isn't that cool? I love the jetpack. Success! So yes, that is a success. So, at this point, I would... Oh, look, we hit clouds. Oh, wow. It's going to start raining. Or we're getting towards rain. Once we get rain, that's when that area and some of these other low spots start filling with water. Which would be nice because there's a several things that we can do. That have we learned something yet? No, we haven't. Okay, I'm looking for the condenser. I really want the condenser. But we have our jetpack now. That's going to make it a lot easier to get some of the other stuff. What I may do between episodes is go back over there, see if I can get together enough super alloy, because how much do we have left? You know what? What was it to make? We've got enough alloy right now to make either the backpack or the oxygen. I think oxygen's going to be important first. Here's something else to look at. One each. Cobalt, iron, mag, silicon, titanium, aluminum. Let's see if I can do something. If we can make 2 more super alloy, we can have both. They both take 3 alloy. This takes a cobalt, this takes a titanium. What do you know? There's 1, 2, 3. 1 cobalt. 1 titanium. Hell yeah. How about we upgrade some things? There's the upgrade backpack. Our O2 is going to go from 280 to 370. That was 90 more oxygen and a lot more room. Okay. Well, let's do this. Jetpack, boots, outfit. There we go. Alright. Okay. So we have upgraded our backpack, our oxygen, we have the jetpack, and we hit blue sky early. Heck, we're in clouds, we're headed towards rain. We're coming up on 38, almost 40%. So we're approaching halfway to rain. Oh, blueprint pinning is cool. See, if there's something I want to make, like this, if you can pin it, we would right click it, it would pin it and show us up above what we need to make it. Now that's one of the things that requires osmium. You see there, that blue crystal like. That's what we get from that cave that's melting, which might be close to, if not completely melted. Those are agility 2. Do we have agility 1 or agility 2? We only have agility 1. But we would need 2 more super alloy. I'm not going to do that right now. But yeah, we have made very nice progress in that very short time, really. Next up we need to get our reactor. If we look here, we need a uranium rod, which I believe we have. Yeah, we have one uranium rod. We need more alloy. So I'm thinking next episode, we're going to head around the corner that way and up that way to the super alloy cave. Very handy. We'll get a bunch of super alloy. We'll take a hut with us. And so we can set it down. And we'll need it on the way. Although I'm not so sure now that we have the extended oxygen. If we can make it to the cave, we'll set the hut down just outside the cave. So that we go there, step in, refill oxygen, go into the cave, get what we need, come back out. And that might be one of the first places that we drop down a drill. Or a miner. They call them ore extractors. See, we're going to need osmium for that too. You know what? One last thing before we finish this episode. I'm going to head up there and, you know what, let's just do it. We've got our jetpack. You have to hold space to stay up. And if you aim up, you can pretty much stay at a decent height. You can get some real height with this thing if you do it right. Just takes playing around with it. I would suggest doing so. We're going to come up here and see if the osmium cave is open yet. This is one of a couple caves you'll find it in. This is the closest and really the first one. Have we heated up enough to melt it? Drum roll, please. No, not yet. What do we need? 500 NK heat. Okay. So the ore extractors and stuff like that are gonna have to wait until that melts. Which is fine, because one of the things that we're gonna be gathering stuff for is our bigger heat, is our T3 heaters. Stuff like that. So, but yeah, this area here is going to flood here within another stage or two. I mean, you have your blue sky, then you have clouds. So we're on tier 3. We're headed for rain. Or actually, I don't know. I think of tier 1 terraformation is your first goal. Get to blue sky. Tier 0 is raw, barren, inhospitable planet. Tier 2 is blue sky. Tier 3, clouds. Or tier 1 is blue sky. Tier 3, we're headed for rain. We are almost halfway there. But we definitely want to do this next. Which means we need more super alloy. That way, we'll have the energy to throw up the heater. And 1, maybe 2 of those. Get the heater going. Get some other stuff really going. And, I mean, grass spreaders. They take a decent amount of plants. But they will literally start spreading the grass on the ground. Which helps you increase stuff. So, we'll probably get those going too. The grass spreaders you can put close to the base because it just turns the ground with grass on it. It's not too bad. When we get to where we're putting trees up, we want to make sure to put the generator far enough away that we don't end up with trees growing into the base. That could be a problem. You know what? Let me get an iron and cobalt. I want a way to get up on the roof. We will put that probably right here would be a good spot for it, I think. Yeah, I think right here. Well, maybe right here. See? It's that. You click it, and you're up above. Now, we put another one of those 4x up here, and we build up off of this, and we've already got a way to get up into it. And then to go back down. Boop. Ta-da. We need more food. How's our food doing over here? I don't think it's full. No, 81%. Okay. So to tide us over, we're going to go eat that other one we had. I don't want to eat the space food until we have to. But see, that put us to there. But that is going to be today's episode. Like I said, we hit blue sky. We have our tier 4 backpack and oxygen, and we have our jetpack. Very good progress all the way around. Things are going to start getting easier. We expanded the base. Well, we did expand this way some, but we upgraded the base so that we have more open room. Because you don't have the bits here, and you don't have these central bits like this at each one of those. And even this, I like the way the walls between them look. It's really cool. So we got all that done. Good progress. Next episode, we will go to the super alloy cave, so you know where that is. And depending on time, we may go visit that wreck that's inside the rocks over here. The little canyon bit here. That may be our two goals. Our main goal next episode is to get our nuclear power plant up and running. So I do want to thank you all for watching. Please make sure you hit that like button. It'd be greatly appreciated, as that helps get the channel out into the algorithm more and be seen by more people. Also, if you like what you're seeing, want to see more, and you haven't already, please consider hitting that subscribe button. If you do, make sure you hit the notification bell so you know when new content is out. Every Tuesday, we have our Space Engineers Operation Mars series. Fridays, we have Planet Crafter Prime. Every Saturday, we're doing our Survival Saturday live streams. So next episode, super alloy cave, nuclear power, more advancements on the base. But until then, take care, and we will see you on the flip side.